I'm Stephen A. King, and welcome to King's Justice. King's Justice on Legalese TV is your go-to source for all your civil rights information, help, and advice on the web. I bring you the latest in civil rights information and news going on in Los Angeles County and across the country. Feel free to ask any questions below, and I'll be sure to get back to you in a timely fashion. Civil rights are the rights of individuals to receive equal treatment and be free from unfair treatment in a number of settings, including police brutality and other rights guaranteed to you by the U.S. Constitution. I'll give you an example of my very next story. Recent conditions in the form of excessive force has plagued Los Angeles County jails. The ACLU recently produced a 26-page report on jail conditions in the Los Angeles County Jail. This report included 70 sworn statements concerning substandard conditions at the downtown Men's Central Jail. Sheriff Lee Baca, among other things, has been accused of malfeasance and misfeasance in office because of all the events taking place in the jails that Baca should have known about. Sheriff Baca denies any knowledge of this and says that those reports of excessive force by his deputies never came across his desk.
Now tonight, the story of another inmate beaten on the 3rd or 3,000th floor of Men's Central Jail.
One was a white deputy and another one was a Hispanic deputy. They handcuffed me and took me to a back room, and they slammed my head into a glass wall over half a dozen times.
Some policy changes noted by Baca are: 1. No head strikes to unruly inmates. 2. No retaliation for complaints of substandard jail conditions. And get this, no longer are the deputies involved in the use of force allowed to investigate or be involved in an investigation of their own complaints. Can you believe what was going on here? This means that when inmates were interviewed as part of the sheriff's department's use of force investigation, the deputy or deputies who beat them are often standing in the same room while the interview is being conducted. This is absurd. Also, the recent death of an inmate raised more questions about the treatment of prisoners by sheriff deputies. Jorge Rosales, 18 years old, died while incarcerated at the Twin Towers jail downtown. The family was told he had a seizure and they tried to bring him back to life. After discussing the matter with the family's attorney, Luis Carrillo, it was discovered that just 2 days before Rosales died, a deputy had punched him in the head, and even though Rosales asked for medical treatment, he never got it. Is this a cover-up or what?
No, I don't believe that any deputy will ever get involved in a fight with an inmate that the inmate hasn't started.
I have seen many cases attesting for the fact that the medical needs of prisoners in the Los Angeles County jails are not being met. A blow to the head is a serious injury, which should require constant monitoring of the patient. Even football players have their heads checked after a major collision. The Sheriff's Department has been under fire for the treatment of prisoners in its jails. Well, there you have it, folks. The fight continues. If you have any questions regarding civil rights law, help, or advice, please feel free to contact me on Legalese TV, or you can visit my website at www.kingsjustice.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. I'm Stephen A. King for King's Justice, and I'll see you next week.